All right, cool. And I believe we are now actually live on YouTube. Let's test that out real quick. Sure. We're gonna snag that there pop out chat. All right. Now we can focus on the egg hill again. Sort of. I do want to actually make sure my mic audio is going through, so give me a second. Yep, cool. We got mic audio. We're good. Got mic audio with none of that copyright music that we're playing over here on Twitch. Big dubs, big dubs. Yeah, this would have been pure hell. I mean, it still is, but it's still an egg hell. Yes, I am, Jilly. Yes, I am. Although we did change the challenge a little bit, we turned it into a duo challenge. So if either myself or Bond gets it, then we move on to the next world. The fuck is Egg Hell? I'll show you. Just wait a moment. Just wait a minute. Uh, Bond, you feed it the candy. You feed it pet candy right there. This is Egg Hell. Standing here trying to hatch S plus Vamp. And this is a region locked challenge that I made for myself. So I can't leave World 10 other than to go to World 1 and buy eggs until I get it. And I don't gain access to the market world until after the World 3 challenge. So all of these are on a wheel, so they're randomly chosen. If we go from this egg hell to the other version of an egg hell, I might genuinely crash out. Uh, the other version of the egg hell bond is the World 9 challenge. Our World 9 challenge is we have to get a vein egg. The Aether egg. Yeah, yeah. I did, yeah. We turned it into a duo challenge because I only have 4 days to try to complete this challenge. Good morning, Drake. How are you? Ooh, Drake, are the foxes tradable? Are they tradable yet? Or is that going to be like this afternoon? Making pizza for breakfast. What kind? Actually, I have a fox. Why'd I ask? I can just check. That's untradeable. Yeah, okay. After reset. Okay, I bet. You still got that nice, lovely blue one for me? No, it's going to be next week? Why would it be next week? It's supposed to be after reset today. Unless they decided to change it and I wasn't aware. Pepperoni pizza for breakfast. Alright. Hey, Drake, what are the odds that you have a bad fox that you would be willing to give up? Like the hex code bad, not an ugly one. And I don't really mean give up. I mean trade for. Hello, Meme. Ah, yes, autistic. Yes, yes, you are, dude. I know, Drake. I literally start work tomorrow, dude, and at that point they're already fucking gone. Me? Yes, you. Maybe. Doesn't mean you have to be good at a task. Could be good at memorizing things. Start your second job next Monday? Yeah, I start my only job tomorrow. Ass at everything. Mmm, ass. The job, Meme, is installing the safety equipment for loading docks. So like the semi trucks where they load and unload, we install the safety equipment like the bumpers, the latches, so they can't drive off while they're getting unloaded, things like that. Yeah, that's the problem, Geeko. I did that back in August, and in doing so, I almost got myself evicted. But we got a new job in time, so we're good. What's going on, Locked? How you doing, buddy? Already on World 1. I need World 10. Discord is going to ask to verify when they got hacked last year. Yes, sir. Yeah, I did. I saw it. They're going to make it age verified just like Roblox. Gonna disappear for a bit to get on the bus to get home? No. Eat the bus and walk. Just eat the driver. You don't need that. Just eat the driver and drive it yourself. In negative 23, is that Freedom Eagle units or is that go fuck yourself units?
Welcome to the armory.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Gigo. Go fuck yourself, units. Mr. Mime, hold on. Roblox can fucking wait. I'll try to boost the server again. I'd appreciate it, but you don't have to. Up to you. Yeah, you gotta start the Pokemon journey there, Geeko. W Piplup. First one ended. Yeah, it's not a big deal though. You wanted the ground hot dog. Ah, I didn't even catch it, bro. Come on. No worries, Bond. Hey, Toki, thank you for the sub, man. How you doing? Oh, that's Locked gifting it. Thank you, Locked, for the gifted. I may have just found my next victim. I mean, volunteer. Hmm.
So much water!
I will do that hydrate in just a moment, Bond. One moment. Thank you for that. Yes, sir. Gotta stay hydrated, you know? It's a shame that it's not alcohol, but it'll do. Thought it would cancel. Thought what would cancel? The gifted sub will automatically cancel for you, yeah. After a month, that'll be on whoever you gifted it to renew it. Uh, Bits are just another form of currency on Twitch. If you're looking to throw me money, just there's a donate thing down below that goes directly to me, so Twitch doesn't get a cut of it. Yeah, they are. I hate bits. That's why I haven't set up any sort of like redeems for them or anything. You can do that with channel points too, though, and that's free. You can also do it with donos. Can't pay your bills with free, no, but you can with an OF. That just lets you name a pet. That's just a channel point redeem. So you can name one of the pets that's in my bank. Assuming I have rename scrolls. I might, yeah, I guess I'm right there. Doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll name 5 of my pets to make one sentence. Well, unfortunately, most of the pets in my bank end up getting merged. Or completely sold off. So, alright, we're just gonna grab a random pet out of the bank. And then locked, and you're gonna tell me a name. Whenever the GUI decides it wants to open. Sure. You get an energized werewolf. Because you redeemed it. What are you naming it? You choose. Could go with Geeko's suggestion, or I could literally type what you just typed. Not allowed. There. There's his new name. You officially got hired at your second job, W. Fucking hate that they put that right there. Now you get 30% off all your Pokemon. How's Astro doing? I have no idea. You talk to him more than I do. Yeah, we're all basically just doing our own thing at this point, man. Solo Hunters got delayed. Delay. Sounds very familiar to delay crossover. Yeah, sounds about right. The link up gonna be epic. What link up? Alright, look, have fun, buddy. Thank you again for the gifted earlier. So right now is gonna be the time that I'll be getting off of work going forward. I don't know if I'll be getting home now or if I will be heading home from a job site at this point in time. So streams would be right around now, if not a little bit later, going forward from starting tomorrow. Yes and no. Can I? Yes. But my truck is currently not operational. Now for the work that I'll be doing, we have company trucks. You take them home? No, no, not yet anyway. So the owner is planning on getting a new truck soon, and he was talking with us, me and my roommate, because we both got hired. Um, After he gets the new truck, he's either gonna give me and or my roommate the truck, or the other new guy that he hired recently to use that truck while he uses the new truck. So not yet, but there is the possibility of, one of us getting it. Better get the ass kissing? Hell nah, I'm just gonna bust my ass at work. Gonna go to whoever does the best work. And or I just gotta fix my truck. But at this point, I just don't want to spend the money to fix it, so I'm selling it as is. Even with it being how it is, it needs work. It needs body work. It needs something for engine work. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, but it runs. It sounds fine. Then 10 to 15 minutes later, it shuts itself off. And it's not fuel delivery. It is a diesel. The fuel is getting to the fuel bowl. Um, yeah. You get paid, take the boss out for a drink. Valid. How much am I letting it go for? Dude, I have that thing listed at like 2K because it's a 7.3 liter. It's like one of the best diesel engines that was ever made. Now, realistically, I would take a grand for it, but ideally 2K. Put any more into it? Yeah, I mean, I've done some work to it already, so I've put about a grand into it from when I bought it, which is why I'm asking 2K, because then I'm basically breaking even. You're off the bus now. Nice. Did you eat the driver? Yeah, yeah, it's stock. Well, engine is stock. He put a bunch of stupid decals and stuff on it that I pulled off. He had stacks on it. I pulled those off, and then he had a very sketchy plow wiring harness that I removed. Like right now, the headlights are off of it completely because I had to completely remove them to remove his sketchy plow harness. I still have them. They're in the truck. I just never put them back on. But yeah, it's a 2002 Ford F350 7.3 liter diesel. Even as parts, you see them getting sold at like 5 grand plus. So I feel like it should sell relatively quickly. Just because, again, it's a 7.3. It's a very desirable engine. But when I initially bought it, I bought it at, I think I paid 1,200 cash, and it came with a 7.5 foot plow and an 8 foot plow. So I got two plows plus the truck for 1,200 bucks. And when I first got the truck, you couldn't even start it using a key. You had to go and bypass the starter. So that was fun. So I got that fixed. But he fucked with like all of the wiring in that truck. It basically is gonna need an entirely new wiring harness. Or somebody that can just patch it up real good and just call it a day. BMW M4, hell yeah. See, I want to get myself into like one of those Ford Transit vans or like the Nissan NV, what are they, NV 2000s or something. One of those little cargos, just because then I can use it for flipping items, which is what I like to do just as like a side hustle. Um, but when I get bored of that, or I can work around that, and I can convert the inside to like a little mini camper and just travel. Because I like the idea of not being tied down by things. So if I can just get in and go, that's ideal for me. And now that we have, Starlink as a portable Wi-Fi network, that's actually a viable option. I'd still be able to continue streaming. When I scrap the van, I don't have a van. I'm saying I want to get one. I want to get a van so I can convert it to a camper. Yeah, the only vehicle I have right now is the truck. That's a glorified lawn ornament. One, especially right now because it's cold outside and I didn't plug it in. And two, because it wouldn't run for more than 10 minutes even if I didn't do that. So until I either plug it in, you're from the Caribbean, gotcha. Uh, because if I scrapped it, I'd only get about 500 bucks for it. I'll get more selling it as a parts truck than I would from selling it to a scrapyard. What do you mean, yes. I've looked into it already. When I say scrapyard, I mean like any of those we buy junk cars places. Oh, you're talking about parting it out. I thought about parting it out. I know I would get a lot more if I did that. But I don't want to let just random people come and rip the truck apart and then I have to deal with the shell later on. New partner for Egghead? Yes, Jilly, come, please. Wait, pause. Yes, join. Yeah, no, a lot of people do that, Geeko. Like I said, I know I could get more money if I did it that way. But we don't really have a whole lot of space here, so if I end up getting that work truck, I gotta get rid of this truck anyway. Because we already have 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 vehicles. We already have 8 vehicles in the driveway. So we need to get rid of one to get a new one, basically. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? I'm not doing that this time of year. I got like 3 feet of snow like all around that truck. I'm not going out there and working on it right now. So this time of year, I'm just gonna sell the whole truck as a parts truck. I don't have a shop. I don't have a heater to bring over there for me. I'd rather not sit there and bust my knuckles in the freezing cold because the cold makes it hurt more. If it was in the summertime, sure. Not enough. What are we talking about? What's not enough? I need context because I talk and then I like immediately forget what I said. Hello, Jilly. Welcome to Egg Hell. All right, Jilly. So if you get S plus Vamp, let me know. Because if you get it, then we're both done. Oh yeah, no, we don't have space for 20. Though is what I'm saying. Like, not all of those are mine. That's the people that live here. The only one that's mine is the truck. At one point, I had the truck and another car, but I sold that other car to a friend that needed it for his family. Scrapping, taking some parts off of it. Yeah. Understandable. Like I said, I would do the same thing, but this time of year, I'm not doing that. So if I can sell it as is for 2 grand and just break even with the truck, basically, I still have both of the plows here that I can sell as well to make profit. Because, like I said, I bought that truck for 1,200 and it came with 2 plows. Why are we spinning? Why are we spinning, Jilly? What's the spinnies? Oh, the frozen egg. Yeah, I mean, I've already had some people reach out. I've had one guy offer me a running F250. The only thing that he says is wrong with it is it's missing the entire exhaust after the Y pipe, which I personally don't give a flying fuck about. No, no, we're going for S plus vamp. We have to hatch it. It's the World 10 challenge, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I did have a guy offer me a working vehicle, so I was waiting on him to get me a video, which he said he was going to try to do this weekend, like this past weekend. Because if that's legitimately the only thing wrong with that truck, I'm just going to take that truck, trade him a non-working vehicle for a working vehicle. No, no, this is a personal challenge that I made myself. So my title it kind of sort of explains it. It's a region lock challenge. I based it off of like the One Chunk Man videos from RuneScape. Um, so each world I put on a wheel, and each world has its own challenge. And then we spin the wheel to see what challenge we have to do, and we go to that world and do it. And until we complete it, we're stuck on that world. So until we get S plus Vamp, I am stuck on World 10, with the exception of going to World 1 for the eggs. World 3, the World 3 challenge is once I complete that, that's going to be what allows me to, quote unquote, unlock the marketplace and utilize that to make money. Because until then, I just have to quick sell everything. So, but yes, it's a challenge, but it's a self-imposed challenge. Yeah. This isn't even the worst challenge. This World 10 one's not even the worst one on the wheel. The worst one is the World 9. But at least the World 9 one I can kind of do with a group and make it a little more bearable. You sold an HP up S Plus. Personally, I don't like the HP up. The World 9 challenge is I have to get an Aether Egg as a drop. The egg from the World 9 tower that has a 0.11% chance to get it. That's the World 9 challenge. At that point, you just get yourself a vamp and throw on an auto clicker. Like have vamp on your pet or something, and then on your armor throw on self destruct. Self destruct, untouchable, and either rough skin or damage reduction. So fucking close. So fucking close. I'm gonna crash out. We were so close to being done with Egg Hill. Uh, I'll have to check my bank. I probably have some random fillers in there. I don't know what I have though. But I wouldn't do just 7 random ones. I would get 3 with the perks that you actually wanted. Then you'd only need 4. join the server to look pretty on screen? I mean, yeah, if you want. A4146. Attack up energized S plus. Alright, I'm keeping that because I did need the attack up. I'm just a little sad that it wasn't a triple S plus. That would have been fantastic. Now, let me check my bank for the armor real quick. No, no, no. Unfortunately, not Jilly. It was attack up and energized. Yeah, I mean, I got some random fillers in here you can have if you just need fillers. I'm not gonna give away like rough skin or agility, but like these other guys that are just A's and C's or whatever, or even if you just wanted like a little 130 so you can level something up. Adding a connection so it gives priority to the server. That way I don't get a hot back again. Yeah, no, at this point we're at either the 8.5 hour or 9.5 hour mark of hatching eggs. Since I started this challenge the other day. Yeah, no worries. I'll tell you in a second. A4146. Hey, look, it's sunlight. That's a nice pet egg you have there, Jilly. Hell yeah, I'm turning skill effects off, dude. When you're using a Starbreaker skill right in my face, I ain't keeping that on. Hello, sunlight. Look, Moon, it's your sister. This is the second day. Yeah, second day that they have decided to join us over here hatching eggs. don't have that bow. No, you get this bow. I don't even know what bow that is. Oh, Shadowrun. Yeah, I don't have that. Actually, hold on. If I put this back on, you go that, you go that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh yeah, bunny bow.